Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing some DIY steps. They're not steps that are decking or anything, they're just going to be very basic steps. They are for my sister as a horse mount. So I've got my wood here, and here I've partially set up. So I'm going to do my measurements. I've got to cut this ready, so I'm going to mark this wood up, get it cut, and then we can start fixing. So we're going to start assembling the bits I've cut now. So the assembly is pretty simple. I'm just making U's stand on top of each other, and obviously each one is fixed in, so there is like 3 boxes just stacked. By the time you put the cross members in to join each side, effectively there's going to just be like 3 boxes stacked. I'm not going to make it as 3 separate boxes and stack them. I'm just going to make a left side and a right side. It's just the way I want to do it, because I'm so used just to making box shapes. I just thought I'd try something different and show you. Let me know in the comments if there is a better way. I'm sure there's a better way, and I'm doing this completely wrong maybe. But it's for the farm. It's not for a house. It's not an actual staircase. It's just literally a horse mounting box. I might have to add some cross members here just to stop this leg kicking out, or a member all the way across. I don't know whether to just do diagonal ones or just one full length across, obviously both on each side. So I'm going to assemble this now on the floor here, because that's what we DIYers do. We do everything the most awkwardest way, and we don't have all the greatest tools, but we just do it somehow. So I'm going to start pre-drilling and assembling these woods. I'll maybe put you on a time lapse or speed you up, and every now and again I'll stop and explain what I'm doing. So let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and use my corner clamps to get these in, so I know they're on a perfect 90. Sit really closer and show you exactly what I'm doing for each of these. So in order for me to get this height transferred over to here, what I'm doing is I'm using my set square to measure the height of that, locking it in place and then transferring it to this side. So now I know that the bottom of this one sits at the bottom here, and my screws come in the center of the wood. So what I do now is I come up about 22mm, transfer it to this side of the wood, and then I'm taking my square, locking it in to about 22mm. So I just get in, put in that approximately in line with that, and then making a mark. I bring that mark to the side of my wood. I then get And then get my square to bring that across this, and then the same to the face of this wood. So if we bring it around, see the face of this wood now. Let's make that pencil line a bit better here, a bit thicker, so you can see it. Like so. So now I know this is halfway into my next bit of wood. So like I said, that's set to 22, just like I showed you earlier on. Put my pencil mark there, and do the same this side. And then this is where I got a pre-drill. Pretty simple process. So I'm gonna stop you there, guys, and get this side and the other side built, and we'll bring you back when I'm joining it together. Here's the finished thing. What I'm going to do now is measure this distance, and that distance, and I'm going to put my 4x1 bracing on the other side just to tie all these pieces in to make it that a little bit stronger. And then we go ahead and we put our front pieces on here, and then we'll actually do the steps last, because I want them to overlap like I said before. So let's go ahead and measure all this up. So for the top ones, I'm going to put one all the way at this edge, one all the way at this edge, and then just evenly space the middle one out. For bigger gaps on the step, make sure there's plenty of water drain, because this in the farm it can be mud on their boots. So I just make sure there's like plenty of room for mud to fall. Last screw. There we have it, guys. There's the steps to my sister for a horse mount. this principle could be used for anything. You know, you could even shrink the timber down. I've used 3x2. You'd use like 2x2. You could use batten, especially once you strengthen it with these parts. And you could shrink the whole thing down. You can make yourself some steps to get into your caravan or into your van. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.